Okay, there's been a lot of tech surveys going around, so I guess I'm going to take one. This is Harry's Tech Survey. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel, and this is going to be a video response to David the Creative One's survey. He took the same one, so I guess let's go ahead and get started. I have the survey on my computer, so I'm just going to read it off and tell you the answers. What is the main OS you use today? Sadly, Vista. I'm saving up for an iMac right now, so soon to be Leopard, but for now, Vista. How many desktops do you own? Just this one. This is my only computer I own, and it's a desktop. How many laptops? None. What is the high-spec system you use? This one. It has 1 gig of RAM. It's an Intel Pentium D ATI X200 graphics card, 2.66 gigahertz. So it's not an amazing system, but you know, whatever, it's going to get replaced soon anyway. What's the high-spec system you've ever used? Probably the highest end iMac. I used it at Best Buy probably like 2 weeks ago. I think it was freaking fast. It was nuts. Which piece of software do you use that is most system hungry? Probably Photoshop CS3. Since I only have 1 gig of RAM, it does eat up my computer a lot. Software used for photo editing? Probably Photoshop. Software used for movie editing? I use a program called Camtasia Studio. You can Google it. It's a great program. You can do like if you see my giveaway video, my entry for David Banther's giveaway video, that's like a program inside of Camtasia. It has a screen recording. It has audio recording, like microphone, and it has its own editor, so it's a really nice program. Okay. What is your current web browser? I use Firefox 3. I don't really like Safari for Windows. It seems pretty buggy, and then Internet Explorer sucks. So Firefox. Is your current browser the best you've ever used? Oh yeah. Once more updates come out and you can use like more themes and more add-ons, it'll just like it'll blow every browser out of the water, I think, including Safari. Which do you prefer, OS X, Windows, Linux, whatever? I definitely prefer OS X. I don't really prefer Linux because my system, my computer, it doesn't work. It doesn't like my computer at all because I don't have great hardware, so it's a mess. If you have used Windows before, what has been your favorite version? Probably XP. It's probably the most stable one, the most general one out there. Vista has a lot of work to do, and anything below XP doesn't have very many features at all. If you have used Macs before, what is your favorite version? OS X, Leopard, obviously. Do you have any tech-related qualifications? No. Out of all the technology revolutionaries, who do you think most inspires you? I don't know. Bill Gates has a really crazy history. Like, he went to Harvard, dropped out, and still managed to make billions of dollars. But I don't really like what he produced. Like, obviously, I don't really like Windows, but like that's not all he's produced. Like, he does have like the 360 and everything. But then there's Steve Jobs, which I don't know much about his past or anything, but he is definitely a great leader. So I don't know, they both kind of inspire me a little bit. But you know, if you could have any gadget in the world not yet invented to help you, what would it be and do for you? Probably be a time machine. There's a lot of things that I regret in the past that I did and didn't do, so it'd be cool to just correct those, you know, or just go into the future, you know, it'd be fun. Which search engine do you use? Google. Although I do have Yahoo Mail, so I don't really like Gmail. What is your favorite Apple product of all time? If you mean like product, probably OS X, but if you mean gadget, iPhone. iPhone's fantastic. Have you ever tried a Linux distribution? Yes, I have, and it was not very good. Like, not that Linux wasn't good, but on my computer, because I don't have Ethernet up here, so I don't think they have any drivers or whatever that work with my wireless card. But here I have this. Hold on. I have the version of the disc somewhere in here. Here it is. sorry if the camera's shaking there. Here's the disc. Ubuntu 7.10. It was not that smooth of a ride. Maybe once I get my Mac, I can have, because I'm getting the one with the 320 gig hard drive in it, so maybe I can like try boot and just have like 20 gigs for Linux, 20 gigs for Windows, and then whatever's left for OS 10. Can you program? No, but I am in 11th grade and I am taking a C++ course, so I'm learning. Have you ever developed your own web page or for another person? No. Which Office suite do you use? I'm using Office 07 right now. This is what I have the survey open in. It's just, probably can't see it at all, but it's Office 07. I have PowerPoint and everything else that goes with it. Have you ever opened a laptop to repair or upgrade? No, but my mom just bought a MacBook and she's probably going to buy more RAM down the road. So I've seen videos on YouTube how to do it. It's no biggie. Do you own an iPhone or an iPod Touch? Yes, I've owned both. I sold my iPod Touch to get my iPhone. First generation. It's not activated yet because I can't activate it. But believe me, the second I can activate it, I will. I love iPhone. It's amazing. If you answered yes to above, what is your favorite app for the iPhone? Let me look through. I just did a fresh restore. I jailbroke 2.0.2, so I don't have all my apps installed yet, but I really like Super Monkey Ball. Awesome. It's really hard to get used to, but once you get used to it, it's a great game. Really fun. Bejeweled 2 is also very fun. Labyrinth is pretty cool. You can download more level packs. I play the drums, so they have a metronome. If you don't know what that does, it just keeps a steady beat. So I use that a lot, surprisingly. Pool is pretty fun. And I don't know, Twiddlator, definitely Twiddlator. Twitterific, it just seems, I don't know, I don't like the interface as much, and it crashes more than Twiddlator in my opinion. Maybe it's just for me, I don't know, but I like Twiddlator. So probably Super Monkey Ball, Labyrinth, Bejeweled 2, and Twiddlator are my favorite apps.